Coming up next on Arizona Horizon, a postmortem on last night's U.S. Senate debate here at Arizona PBS. And we'll help explain the state's judicial retention process and how some local high school students are helping to memorialize the stories of Arizona veterans. That's next on Arizona Horizon.
Arizona Horizon is made possible with the support of Arizona Highways Magazine, Escape, Explore, Experience, and by APS, working 24/7 to keep Arizona on, and by the contributions from the Friends of Eight, members of your Arizona PBS station.
Good evening and welcome to Arizona Horizon. I'm Ted Simons. The two candidates for U.S. Senate slugged it out last night in a debate sponsored by Arizona PBS and the Arizona Republic. It was the only scheduled debate between Republican Congresswoman Martha McSally and Democratic Congresswoman Kyrsten Sinema. And it was contentious from the start, including repeated accusations of lying, half-truths, and at one point, treason. Here to break down what we saw last night, Chuck Coughlin, President and CEO of High Ground, and Jason Barraza, Senior Associate Director at the Veritas Consulting Firm. Good to have you both here. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
Your thoughts?
I thought it was a fascinating study in two candidates that have different, obviously believe different things and have different agendas and had different goals last night. I think Kyrsten's goal was to get through it and not offend anybody and look and act the part of a U.S. Senator. I think Congresswoman McSally's goal was to be strong, vocal proponent for points of view that she wanted to contrast with her opponent, which is a harder thing to do than what Kyrsten was attempting to do. But I thought it was a fascinating study in contrast of two candidates.
What did you think last night?
I agree completely. I think that McSally really needed to incite her base. She needed to come out swinging. She really needed to have that knockout blow in this debate. I don't think she got it, at least not the way that she wanted to deliver it. So in the end, I think Kyrsten being the measured candidate that was appealing to a much broader base of people came out to be the winner.
You know, we started the debate, at least I asked Congresswoman McSally about her support for President Trump, which was not so much early, much more now. She said that was inaccurate, but the fact is that there was a bit of a change. And here's what she had to say about President Trump. Are you proud of the way President Trump has conducted himself in office?
Look, President Trump ran for president one time and won, and he's a disruptor. He went to D.C. to shake things up, and he's doing that, and we're seeing the results from that. Not a lot of people wanted to tackle the challenges of North Korea getting access to a nuclear weapon that could hold American city hostage. Not a lot of people wanted to address updating bad trade agreements so that it would help Americans. And so he's disrupting things, for sure, in Washington, D.C., but providing more opportunities for Americans and Arizonans while ensuring that we're safe and secure from the threats that are out there.
So you're proud of the way President Trump has behaved in office?
I am proud that he has gone to the White House and he is leading our country in the right direction.
I believe Arizonans deserve a senator who just calls the balls and the strikes and doesn't just always agree with their party leaders. And so Martha has a 98% voting record with her party and with her president, which I think demonstrates that she's not willing to do what's right for Arizona if the president's wrong on an issue.